Look, with little difficulty, you can see the seals of the single, eternally besought one on the page of the earth. So raise your head, open your eyes, and look, too, at the great book of the universe. You will see that on it, as a whole, a stamp of unity is read out, which is as clear as it is big. For like the components of a factory or members of a palace or town, these beings support one another, stretch out their hands to assist one another, and answer the needs and requests of one another, saying, "Here I am at your service." Assisting one another, they work together in order. Joining efforts, they serve animate beings. Cooperating and turned towards a single goal, they obey an all-wise disposer. They conform to a rule of mutual assistance which is in force from the sun and moon, night and day, and winter and summer, to plants coming to the assistance of hungry and needy animals, and animals hastening to the assistance of weak, noble men, and even nutritious substances flying to assist delicate, weak infants and fruits, and particles of food passing to the assistance of the cells of the body. They show to anyone who is not altogether blind that they are acting through the strength of a single, most generous nurturer, and at the command of a single, most wise disposer. Thus, on the one hand, this mutual support and assistance, this answering one another's needs, this mutual embracing, this subjugation, this order, testify decisively that beings are administered and organized by a single disposer and are being impelled and directed by a single nurturer. And on the other hand, this perfect grace within the universal wisdom to be seen plainly in the art of things, and the all-embracing mercy which shines within the providence, and the sustenance spread over that mercy and scattered so as to answer the needs of all living beings needy for sustenance. These form a stamp of divine unity so brilliant that anyone whose mind is not altogether extinguished will understand it, and anyone who is not altogether blind will see it. A veil of wisdom demonstrating intention, consciousness, and will has covered the whole universe, and upon that veil of wisdom has been spread a veil of grace and favor, exhibiting beneficence, adornment, embellishment, and benevolence. And over that adorned veil of favor, a garment of mercy displaying flashes of making known and loved, of bestowal, and the granting of gifts, has enveloped the universe. And spread over that illuminated veil of universal mercy is a table of general provisions, showing kindness and bestowal and benevolence and perfect compassion and fine nurturing and dominical favor. Yes, all beings from particles to suns, whether individuals or species, or large or small, have been clothed in a magnificent shirt of wisdom embroidered with fruits and aims, benefits and purposes. And over the wisdom displaying shirt, a garment of favor embroidered with flowers of grace and beneficence has been cut out in accordance with the stature of things. And over that ornamented garment of favor, a general table of sustenance has been set up, lit up with flashes of love, bestowal, affection, and the granting of gifts, to which the decorations of mercy have been attached, and which, together with bestowing those illuminated and jewel-encrusted decorations, is sufficient for all the groups of living beings on the face of the earth, and meets all their needs. Thus, this matter points to an all-glorious provider who is all-wise, all-generous, and all-compassionate, and shows him as clearly as the sun. Is that so? Is everything in need of sustenance? Yes. Like individual beings are in need of sustenance and all the necessities to continue their lives, we see that all the beings in the world, and especially living beings, whether universal or particular, wholes or parts, have many desires and needs, material and otherwise, for their existence, their lives, and the continuation of their lives. But their wants and needs are for such things that their hands cannot reach the least of them, and their power is insufficient for the smallest of them. Yet, we see that all their wishes and material and immaterial sustenance is given to them from where he could not imagine, from unhoped-for places with perfect order at the appropriate time in a suitable fashion with perfect wisdom. And so, does this want and need of creatures in this manner of unseen help and assistance not show an all-wise and glorious nurturer, an all-compassionate, beauteous disposer?